family. This is Coach Kevin coming at you with another video for this week's message to the Determined Destiny family. Hey, if you have not already, I want you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's getting a lot of traffic, and we're doing some really creative things as we get ready to go back into the school year. We're going to be working on a series that is action based, that allows our young men to set some goals and take some action based on what they're learning from these videos. So check out the website determinedestiny.org. Hit the subscribe button here on the Determined Destiny YouTube channel. Also, you can follow us on Facebook at Determined Destiny. We've got a lot of great things going on. I think you'll like what you see on that website. It's got a new design, new look, some new offerings of some things that you can sign up for on the website. Also, I'm going to be creating a blog within the next 48 hours that will allow you to get some new content around what's going on across the nation with our young men so that we can help them be more determined about their destiny. Hey, today I want to talk to you about building a vision board and helping our young men create a vision board so that they can get more determined about their destiny. The last video we talked about financial literacy and helping them understand the steps that they must take in their financial world so that they can be successful. This video is an action item video as well that will help them create a visual that takes them closer to their destiny. Let's talk about this. It's easy to put up a vision board. You can do this several ways. You can use a poster board, you can use a foam board, you can use a cork board, or you can use something digital on their device, whether it's their phone, their tablet, their computer. You can set up a vision board digitally as well. So as we talk through this, I want to share with you the goal of a vision board. The goal of a vision board is to serve as a reminder of the things that are important to us, right? And then the things that we want to accomplish, as well as the things that we want to attract in our life. That's the purpose of a vision board, to help remind us of the things that are important to us and the things that we want to accomplish in life, as well as attract things into our life that we want into our life, right? And so the idea behind the vision board is that you create visuals with pictures and phrases that we see daily to motivate us, to remind us, and to reprogram our subconscious to be in tune with our true desires. Because if you think about it, our subconscious can sometimes prevent us from accomplishing the things that we really want to accomplish. So we got to be able to reprogram that subconscious by presenting new information daily that allows us to push past those fears, those negative thoughts, those things that might prevent us from being successful. We got to help our young men do that because we all know with the media, commercials and movies and books and music, they do a great job at knocking us down. And so we got to find a way to build ourselves back up. And that's what the vision board is all about. We need to encourage our young men to create a vision board so we help them begin to see themselves in a more positive way. Because what everybody else is saying about them is not what we want them to believe about themselves. We want to create a positive self image. The vision board will help us do this. It'll help them stay focused on the things that are important to them and the process to get there to accomplish those things. So let's talk about this a little bit. So for me and my vision boards, I like to do it into three categories. So the first category is all about health. That's super important to me, should be super important to our young men as they're growing up and developing who they want to be. And I'll dig into that a little bit more. The other category is about the things that I want to remind myself. Okay? So we talk about health and the things that I want to remind myself. And then the third category is about the things that I want to accomplish in life. So we got three categories of the vision board. So let's dig into the first category on health. When I talk about health, I'm talking about, first of all, my spiritual health, my physical health, my mental health, and my relational health, the relationships that I'm involved in. So those three areas of health are super important to me. So I put them on my vision board to serve as a reminder that those things are truly important to me. So let me give you an example of what that looks like. So here's my vision board right here. And on my vision board, you can see this. I talk about, when I talk about that health part of it, mindfulness. I put we believe in here at the top because it's all about what you believe, right? And then mindfulness, Jesus first in a me first society. Create a healthier future with love, fasting occasionally, doing push ups. So, all of those things are about the health. And I have to remind myself of those things, that those things are super important to me. And it's important that we have those visual reminders so that when we're going through some tough times or we just need to get refocused, we have something to go back to. Okay, so that's the category of health on my vision board and what that looks like. You'll see there's some phrases there. There's a picture down here of a guy just laying on the couch reading, because to me that's important. It's important for me to continue to build up my relationships with the people that are important to me, and I do that by constantly reading and pouring into my mind and learning more about what I should be doing to have a stronger connection, whether that's with my wife, my kids, the people that I work with, my brother, my sisters, whoever that might be. I'm reading and learning about how to have relational health. Okay? And so then let's go to that next category. In the area of things that I want to remind myself, I find things that are important to me at that time in my life. And I can do this with pictures. Again, I say pictures and phrases is what we use to remind ourselves. So one example may be that, I'm a leader, I'm a learner, I'm a motivator. That's important to me, that I remind myself that I'm a leader, I'm a learner, I'm a motivator. And I find phrases to remind myself of that. Another example might be that I am healthy, wealthy, and strong. And so, I would find statements around that I'm healthy, wealthy, and strong. Another example might be that the best golf stories are lived, not told. And that's for me to remind myself to go and play golf. Don't just say you like golf. Don't just read about golf, but actually go and play golf. Live it out, because that's something that I find joy in. And I enjoy doing that. So I got to remind myself to go and do that and not just get bogged down with working or other things. Okay. And so then the last category, where I put things that I want to accomplish. This is where, we would put down a dream car or a dream home or a salary that we want to make in the future. And that's would serve as that reminder. So this would be where, you might put a destination vacation spot that you want to visit on there. And then for our young men, it might be something like, I want to be a varsity athlete, or I want to be a top performer in theater, or whatever it is. I want to win a 6 debates this year in debate competition. Whatever that thing is that you want to accomplish, or you have a desire to do or be, you put that on that vision board in the form of pictures and phrases so it can serve as that reminder to you. Let's take a look at my vision board again and see what I have here. So those statements that I want to remind myself is, it's time to shine. Uh, Life is better when you're in it, so be there. Talent, always improving my talent. The greatest gift in life is the gift of life. The greatest gift is the gift of life. I am happy. Play. And then there's the one about the greatest golf stories are lived, not told. Remind myself to have confidence in everything that I do. So, I'm sharing something personal with you about my vision board so that you can get an idea of what your young man's vision board can look like, so that it's not anything that is like, earth shattering. It's not anything that is very difficult to do. It takes time. You got to first go and get your magazines that you want to use. Get a glue stick and get some scissors. Get a poster board, a cork board, foam board, whatever it is you're going to use. Get those things out in front of you, and then have a plan for that. Create those three categories, whatever those three categories are for your young man. Create those, and then begin to walk through that process of finding things in those magazines that or books that take you to that place of remembrance and desire, so that our young men can have that vision in front of them all the time. Creating a vision board is critical to determining your destiny. If we can teach our young men to visualize it, for them to name the things that they really want, then they're more likely to do the work that it takes to accomplish those things. That's going to take some work, but that's okay. That's what getting to your destiny is all about. It's the work that goes into it. We got to help them identify the things that they believe are important and then put them in front of them so that they can work towards those things. So, the way that I like to think about the vision board is you see it, you name it, and then you're more likely to do it. Get determined. I'm Coach Kevin. This is the Determined Destiny channel. We're all about helping our young men be the best that they can be. Hit that like button, give me some comments, some feedback on what we're doing here. And if you are in the process of creating those vision boards, I would love to see them. So if you'll email those to me, you can get the email from the website. I would love to be able to take a look at some of those creations that you guys have. I want to share one more with you that one of my kids created, because we lived this out in my home. My vision board. She said, I am love and love others. Be strong and well. I am a gymnast. Let the games begin. She's getting ready to join a gym team, and that's really important to her to be one of the best on that gym team. So she put that on her vision board. Big adventures. Come for the thrill, stay for the chill. She loves to have fun, and she wants to remind herself that that's important to her. I am friendly and I am a success. So, like I said, it doesn't have to be anything major. It has to be something that speaks to our young men so that it has value to them. Hey, I'm Coach Kevin. Get determined.